On the last episode of Starcraft 1 The Fall, we had fought an all-out war with the Protoss, in this case the government or the Conclave, which was also led by Eldaris. In this mission we ended up destroying one base to get through to the second base, which was basically the Conclave itself. In the last second, when we were about to destroy their nexus, Tassadar decided to halt this mission and surrender to the Conclave. Reason for this being is he did not want to see Protoss versus Protoss war. So in this mission, we're going to be doing the Trial of Tassadar, which is the number 8 of the fall. Now, just one note, we are still not fighting with Zerg at the moment. We are fighting Protoss, I believe. So, yeah, let's just jump straight into it. Now, while we're loading the mission, so this is however over the planet Ire, so we're still in Ire at the moment. Now, keep in mind that this campaign is about to come to an end. After it, I'm going to be jumping straight into StarCraft 1 Brood War and hopefully get that done before the Legacy of the Void comes out. Now, as soon as Legacy of the Void comes out, I will be doing a playthrough of that. So, if I don't make it in time, I will instead just provide links to the previous time I did this. The Wings of Liberty and Heart of Swarm, because I do have them on my channel. So let's jump straight into this. Just to mention them. Tassadar was taken into Judicator custody and sentenced to stand trial for his crimes against the Conclave. Phoenix, Raynor, and Tassadar's followers escaped from the Conclave's agents as the Dark Templars slip away into chaos.
All seems lost now, but still we must fight on. We must find Tassadar and secure his release from the Judicator before they can execute him for treason. Without him, I fear there is no way to defeat the Zerg and their overmind. Zeratul and his Dark Templar have vanished, leaving us to fend for ourselves. I wonder if Tassadar was mistaken to have put his trust in them. We are receiving a transmission from Captain Raynor's command ship.
This is Raynor. I'd like to help if I can. Tassadar laid it on the line for me and my crew on Char. I'd like to repay the debt. Besides, I'm a long way from home, surrounded by hostile aliens. I've got to do something.
Then you shall, old human. You shall.
Alright, so destroy the status cell. Phoenix and Raynor must survive. Now, there's... Actually, I think I remember this base. I think we get both a Protoss and a Terran base in this one, which is very interesting. Now, this is the Protoss campaign, so I will probably stick to that. But we're going to see. I want to see what kind of tech we get on both sides. If we got carriers and... Oh, actually, no. It looks like we have Jim. We have Jim in the Hyperion, which doesn't do as much damage as what's it called.
Go ahead, Commander.
Not as much damage as... Oh, what the hell was his name? NORAD 2.
I long for combat.
But it is still a powerful ship, and 850 health is quite nice.
Attack. Instructions. Anytime you're ready.
Right, so it looks like we're going to have carriers in this one, so I'm probably just going to end up doing most of it with carriers, because that's going to be retarded overpowered. Now, I'm going to go ahead and scout around with a Zealot. Oh, he's so slow, holy shit.
Honor guide me, thus I serve.
Because a second base here is going to be quite handy for resources.
Honor guide me. What man calls?
What's this? That's actually nothing.
Honor guide me.
Okay. Oh no. Oh, this is a dead Zealot. Actually, I'm okay. Right, so defending is going to be number 1 priority right now.
Go ahead, Commander. Oh yeah.
So there's a base on the right-hand side. So we're going to have to take that over, probably.
This should be good.
And in this mission, now, because I have carriers and this is new tech, I'm probably going to stick with that. Pretty awesome to have carriers.
Your command.
They do a shit ton of damage. I mean, 4 times 6 is 24, and then if you get another 4, which is an upgrade, you'll have 48 damage every like few seconds, which is ridiculous.
I hunger for battle.
Alright, so let's get ourselves gateway.
You must construct
And I
additional
suppose
pylons.
Rainer here. Anytime you're ready.
yeah, Jim is pretty weak. And we have no way to repair him as well, so it's kind of like a dodgy thing to be using as a defense. Yeah, so the resources are not huge, so we definitely need to get ourselves a second base as soon as possible.
You have not enough minerals.
Okay, so there's a bit of defense there. It's not going to do a whole lot, but it is going to give me enough time to basically react to something if I do start getting attacked.
I long for combat. What would you ask of me? Input command. Lopai. Mitora.
Right, so...
We are under attack.
Oh shit, here we go. Ah, crap.
The warriors have engaged the enemy.
Rainer here.
Right, so it looks like we are going to be getting attacked by carriers here. That is not good for us. At all. Which means I'm going to need to get a lot of air units. Like, a lot. I should probably get a gas. That would definitely make sense.
Isa 2, 400.
I think 5 should be enough for this. We shall see now. Yeah, this is perfect.
Hear what battle calls. Make use of me. Your command? Immediately.
Alright, ship upgrades take forever, so we need to get that done as soon as possible. Stargate is going to be the first item we get. And then we're going to start production of carriers. So it's going to be a bit of a slow start in this one, but unfortunately necessary. What do we have here?
As you will.
Ah, crap.
For ire. As you will.
Ouch, that hurt.
Instructions.
This is Jimmy. Go ahead, Commander.
We are under attack.
Rainer here.
Affirmative. Gouge.
Ah, for God's sake.
This is Rainer here. Sounds fun.
Your class. Commencing.
Pretty annoying. Let's get a fleet bacon.
You must place that in a power field.
Where's the cybernetic score actually? I'm targeting it. Not the cybernetic score I'm looking for. I'm actually looking for this.
Require more Vespine gas. Your command.
Alright, I'm gonna need to get 4 I'm gonna get interceptor upgrades. Right.
Transmit. Protoss. Upgrade complete.
Okay, that's one. Can actually just keep getting upgrades because that's pretty important for me right now. Now, fleet beacon. The scout. Movement speed of scouts. Carrier capacity. That's huge. Very important to get. Now I can actually build carriers now, but they are ridiculously expensive, so I will need to start saving gas for these guys. Now, when I have about 4, I will start moving out and attacking bases. It's just for now. 1 is just too vulnerable, so they need to be a little bit, you know, defended. I need to get myself a second gas resource or source as soon as possible. Right, I need to get
My life. Upgrade complete.
oh shit, I have to go attack those.
Northbound calls. Instructions.
That was a lot of zealots. Alright, that's done.
My life for hire.
And start getting the shields as well, that's pretty important. Particularly for...
Carrier has arrived.
Alright, carrier number 2.
Instructions. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Now carriers are not super slow, so that's a good sign. Or a good thing, rather.
My life for hire.
I'm actually okay there. Let's bring it back to work. Or, to be honest, no, I'm going to need one more starport, definitely. Because at the moment my production is not keeping up. Although the upgrades are expensive as hell. But that's alright. Take a shit ton of time. It's 2 minutes per carrier. Ridiculous. Right, the reason I need to have at least 4 of these guys to attack is because if I send out like 1 or 2, yeah, they might do a lot of damage, but then as soon as 1 carrier shows up, anything else, you know, 1 versus 1, it's obviously, you know, not a trade that's going to happen.
Carrier has arrived.
Whereas if you have like 4 of them, they'll be able to destroy the carrier pretty quick, and then I'm not, you know, too worried about...
Attack.
Oh crap, here we go.
This is Jimmy.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Commencing.
Of course, gas is one big ass problem. Let's get level 2 attack actually. Or level 3 attack even, that's even better.
Upgrade complete. No pylons.
Yep, that's on the way. Now, these take forever to build as well. 17 seconds is crazy.
Your command.
8 damage at the moment. There'll be 9 as soon as that's upgraded. So 9 times 8 is 72 damage, by the way. That's a lot.
My life for hire.
With the spare resources, or spare minerals rather, I'm also buying myself a bunch of zealots because it's going to be pretty handy. Actually, you know what? It's not really. I forgot that interceptors cost you a bunch of minerals, so if I keep...
Carrier has arrived.
If I don't have enough money for interceptors, I'm going to end up having problems. I'm going to sacrifice 1 carrier for the sake of getting myself another upgrade here.
Anytime you're ready.
I got 5 of them now. As soon as there's either maybe one of the upgrades, or I suppose the interceptors need to be done as well first, then I'll start moving out. I should be able to take over a base or 2.
Your command.
Almost there. I'll get level 3 and that's going to be my time to move out. It's a long mission. I expected this to be long though.
Affirmative.
I'll just kind of make a bit of a scouting mission here. Not too far out. That way if anything I can actually back up. I love the way they implemented that as well. So you can see what's being built. It's pretty awesome.
Instructions. Affirmative.
I remember having 12 carriers in Starcraft 1. It was like a godly thing. You could not break through that.
Your probes are under attack. Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Go ahead, Commander. Sounds fun.
Your command. Commencing. Carrier has arrived. Commencing. Affirmative.
Well, yeah, they can pretty much take care of themselves
Your
here.
warriors have engaged the enemy.
Affirmative.
Upgrade complete. engaged the enemy. Instructions. Commencing. Carrier has arrived. Affirmative. Upgrade complete. Commencing.
Alright, these guys can sit here while I bring myself, or build myself another 2 things here, just for defense. I'm also going to go ahead and bring a probe over now. That's pretty much the power of the carrier. It's ridiculous.
Instructions. Commencing. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Carrier has arrived. Commencing.
And that is pretty much that. Absolutely right.
We are under attack.
Okay, that's fine. I have what, 8 now? I'm pretty sure they can't really break through that. Oh shit.
I am needed. Commencing. House. Your command.
I don't actually know why I did that.
Your probes are under attack. Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Oh yeah.
You look at us.
Now I did have 8 carriers. And now I should have 9, but I'm missing one. I hardly lost one.
Upgrade complete.
Ah, sure, what harm. Let's go back here. Let's get wrecking on that base down the south.
Affirmative.
That looks like an empty base. Just a few defensive units. Could potentially be taken over. Oh, for God's sake.
Go ahead, Commander.
I long for combat. House. Instructions. Commencing. Carrier has arrived.
And this is why you want to have so many of these things. I mean, look, they're just sending everything they have at me, and there's nothing that they can do about it. Although one thing to note is they are destroying a lot of the interceptors, so a lot of my units are kind of.
Executor, we have found Tassadar's stasis cell. We will attempt to free him now.
Upgrade complete.
Yeah, I think I'm okay. Attempt or not attempt. You know what I'm going to do? Just in case, I don't remember whether we have to actually get him out of here or not. So I will actually clear around a little bit before I destroy, because I could potentially just destroy it right now.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy. warriors have engaged the enemy.
Carrier has arrived. Your command? Affirmative.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Affirmative.
We are under attack.
Commencing. Affirmative.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Commencing.
Oh, that's a swarm right there. That's how you do this mission. Absolutely wrecked.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Affirmative.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Oh, there's nothing to show that just yet. Or to be honest, what the hell, what harm is it? Let's go for it. Nobody will be able to kill him anyways.
I expected you to attempt to retrieve your hero. You will learn that the will of the Conclave is absolute. Make peace with Adun.
Stay thy hand, Adjudicator. The stewards of Tassadar shall not fall while the Dark Templar live. Call off your guards and stand aside, and you may yet live to see another moonrise.
I will not be addressed so by one so devoid of the Kala's light. You and your vile brethren shall die with these traitors.
Are you truly so blinded by your vaunted religion that you cannot see the fall ahead of you? Your conclave believes that they are winning this war, but all they have succeeded in doing is helping the Overmind to win.
What could you possibly know about our designs, blasphemer?
You speak of knowledge, Judicator. You speak of experience. I have journeyed through the darkness between the most distant stars. I have beheld the births of negative sounds, and borne witness to the entropy of entire realities. Unto my experience, Alderus, all that you have built here on Iora is but a fleeting dream. A dream from which your precious conclave shall awaken, finding themselves drowned in a greater nightmare.
We shall see.
Alright, so the trial of Tassadar is now complete. We've just rescued Tassadar, and Zeratul has just shown up after Alderus was about to counterattack. Looks like it was some sort of trap, but anyways, look, Alderus buddy, you ain't got nothing on us. We absolutely wrecked that base. Now, mightn't that be the most interesting of things to watch, because of course all I did was just build a bunch of carriers, but then again, I'm pretty sure everyone does that when they play this mission the first time. Just simply blow them up with carriers, because you get them the first time, it's like, oh my god, cool new tech, let's do it. So that's pretty much it for this mission. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to like the video if you like it, and subscribe if you haven't done so and you want to see more. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure, I'm not going to say it again, it's stuck in my head. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care.